Hi, I'm Michael, and this is California. And traditionally, October is an exciting month with people wearing masks and leaves changing, and we are all waiting for that one special day when the next year's cost of living adjustment for Social Security beneficiaries is announced. And this year, unlike most other years, there are a lot of predictions about what it might be, ranging anywhere from 0% to possibly 5%. But last week, the Senior Citizen League made their prediction for this year's COLA, and it's more than you might actually have thought it would be. So today, we're going to talk about the 2021 COLA, what are some of the predicted amounts, and how the COLA calculation might actually be flawed. Now, this is your 5-minute daily dose. So let's make this quick. But before we do that, if you like this information, if you find it interesting, if you find it helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you can get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. So this past week, the Senior Citizen League, which is a nonpartisan advocate group for older Americans, released their 2021 COLA prediction of 1.3% increase in Social Security benefits. In the past, the Senior Citizen League has been pretty accurate with their estimates, but this year is different because of all the crazy fluctuations in our economy that has led traditional bellwethers to be less clear about how much of a boost seniors will actually get in the coming year. But 1.3% is actually not that bad. It's not that bad considering other groups are predicting a much smaller increase, if one at all. But at 1.3%, it's also not that good as it was in previous years, where it was 1.6% in 2020 or in 2019 when it jumped to 2.9%. The biggest jump on record, by the way, was in 1980 when the COLA jumped 14.3%. But if this is actually at 1.3%, it'll mean that a Social Security benefit of $1,514 a month at 1.3% would be an additional $19.68 a month. Now, the Senior Citizen League prediction is considerably more optimistic than the AARP, who put out their predictions earlier in August. They had predicted that the Social Security COLA for 2021 would only be between 0.5% and 1% for this coming year. If the COLA increase was only 0.5%, that would mean that a person with a $1,514 a month benefit would really only get an additional $7.57 a month. The reason for the difference in the calculations could be because AARP's prediction was done earlier in the year when the economic picture was not as complete as it is in September, and also every prediction requires some assumptions about what the actual cost of goods will end up being by the time the calculation is made. So we'll just have to wait and see which prediction is closest, but my money is on the Senior Citizens League. They always seem to be pretty accurate so far. Despite the difference in the Senior Citizens League and the AARP's predictions, one thing that they can both agree on is that the method that the government uses to calculate the yearly COLA is flawed. It doesn't accurately account for the cost of living that seniors endure on a year-to-year basis. Now, we won't get into the complexities of how the COLA is calculated, but in short, it assumes that seniors and the average clerical worker in a city have the same daily costs. This means it doesn't take into account things that affect seniors more, like healthcare costs, medication costs, and transportation. There have been many different ideas thrown around about what is the best way to calculate the COLA, but the one that I personally like is based on something called the federal poverty level. Many programs use it, and it is a much more accurate indicator of cost than what the government is using right now to calculate the COLA. And basically, as the federal poverty level increases, it would also increase the COLA to ensure that people are always above the poverty line. Overall, I think that it's welcome news that at least some folks think that there will be a COLA this year, let alone a 1.3% increase. Now, obviously, it's not enough to keep many of our most vulnerable members of our community living at a level that they deserve, but it sure is a lot better than nothing or only 0.5%. But it is unfortunate that yet again another year passes, especially given the instability, that seniors only get a small increase that really will not fully help them cover the cost of food, the cost of transportation, or healthcare. Additionally, we won't know what the final numbers are until they're released in October, but when they do get released, I'll make sure to make a new video and an update when they do come out. This has been your 5-minute daily dose, and I hope that you found it interesting or helpful or at least useful. And if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you can get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. Also, we here at California, we know health insurance. So if you have any questions about your health insurance, leave those down below. We'll be happy to make a new video or new post as soon as we can. Other than that, I'm Michael, and this is California, wishing you a happy, healthy day.